It's a bizarre spectacle. In the Netherlands, the world's top flower producer, millions of tulips are decapitated every year, like clockwork. Only the best bulbs produce the most beautiful tulips. These are then auctioned at the world's largest flower market. But why do the growers cut off the heads of their tulips? Simon Pennings is a tulip grower in Noordwijkerhout, just south of Amsterdam. His company is one of the largest tulip bulb producers in the world.
We grow over 200 hectares of tulips, and also we grow canna and oxalis and daffodils. But this is all family property, so my cousin is growing next to us, and also my neighbors are growing next to us.
During cutting season in April, a dozen employees work on the farm. Right now, everyone is busy trying to spot stray yellow tulips, flowers that don't belong among the uniform red variety in the field. The goal is to pick pure bulbs and sell customers tulips in consistent, single-color varieties. But then agricultural consultant Dan Hagman arrives, driving the tulip harvester out onto the vast fields. The rotary blades are set to cut off only the tulip heads. They fly back into the field as colorful organic waste. This goes on for days until all the fields have been mowed. It's a job that seems absurd. What do his friends think when they find out what he does?
They know where we do it for. But yeah, the people who don't know where we do it for, they don't like it what we do.
Back to the fields. He explains that the tulip harvester will arrive here in just a few hours as well. But why exactly are the tulips being decapitated?
When I'm cutting these flowers like this, then the rooting is like this, that the flower is thinking, okay, I'm leaving my stem and my flower, so all energy have to go down to the bulb, as you can see here, those two bulbs. And those two bulbs will grow big.
Tulips can reproduce in two ways. One is through the flower and its seeds, but it can take years for a tulip to grow from a seed into a full flower. That's too long.
No way.
That's why growers cut off the tulip's head. It sends a growth signal to the bulb, telling it to reproduce. In 2 months, at least 2 new bulbs have already developed from the original bulb. The company Wham Pennings has a visitors center with a cafe and a museum, and tourists marvel at the tulips that the bulbs produce. In April, thousands of tourists come to the Netherlands.
I think it's something that a lot of people like from different generations. I mean, I think it's kind of timeless flowers.
We wish we could sleep over because it smells so good.
The flower growers who cultivate tulips in the field are the ones who buy tulip bulbs. Their product is cut flowers, which are packed into bundles by harvest workers, and then end up in the world's largest marketplace for flowers, Royal Flora Holland, near Amsterdam. That's where auctioneers sell the tulips at the trade fair. And who buys them? Supermarkets, or flower shops from around the world. Altogether, the marketer generates over 5 billion euros in revenue from flowers, with approximately 6% of that coming from Dutch tulips. It's the end of June, summer. The tulip bulbs have grown. And now, the harvest begins. Machines pull millions of bulbs out of the ground. The bulb hasn't just grown larger, it's also produced 2 small bulbs. Simon Pennings and his team will have to plant the small ones again next year so they can grow bigger. It's a tough business.
We do a few 100 million tulips, so it's quite a lot we do. And we try to make, we try to do it so good as possible. And tulip growing is just doing everything well. Don't make mistakes, and all the time you have to 24/7 to be on, to get it right, to get it good.
That's why Simon Pennings is also involved in sorting the bulbs. He employs 70 harvest workers. They have to sort dozens of varieties, as well as different sizes of tulips. The shaking machines remove the soil from the bulbs until the sorted and clean bulbs end up in the right crates. He only makes a 5% profit on a tulip bulb, which costs about 20 cents wholesale. After the harvest, the business could theoretically go on vacation and take a break until spring, but unfortunately, that's not possible.
So we're peeling, harvesting, peeling, packing, and sending all over the world. And then in November we are planting, and then in the meantime also we're sending tulips all over the world. And then in January we take care of the tulips on the field, so it's a never-ending story.
In March, the tulips begin to bloom again, and then the bizarre spectacle takes place once more, destroying beauty in order to cultivate something even more beautiful.